I change lanes to the right, but suddenly, the car ahead stops completely. My car's sensors activate, warning me of a near collision. I followed traffic in, but my exit wasn't clear. Dangerous. The light turned green with a right arrow, so I entered the junction. But the vehicles ahead and oncoming traffic blocked the exit, leaving me stuck in the middle of the road. Hi everyone, welcome back to UK Routine. Today, we're hitting the road to cover a whole range of real-life driving scenarios you need to know. From lane changes and roundabouts to busy junctions and unexpected hazards, I'll walk you through each situation and explain the correct way to handle it. Whether you're a learner driver or just want to sharpen your hazard awareness, this video is packed with tips and lessons worth learning. Let's get started. Here's the traffic light sequence. First, red means stop. Then, red and amber together means get ready, but do not go yet. Finally, green means go only if it's safe and the exit is clear. The speed limit here is 30 miles per hour, but because the road surface is rough, I have to drive slower. Remember, the limit is the maximum, not a target. Always adjust your speed to match the road conditions. I have to admit, I made a great mistake in this roundabout. Traffic ahead had already come to a stop inside because the exit was blocked, but instead of waiting, I followed them in. This was the wrong decision. Entering a roundabout without a clear exit creates a serious hazard, causes unnecessary congestion, and can even confuse other drivers. The correct action is always to hold back, even if others make poor choices. Remember, patience at a roundabout isn't just about following the rules, it's about keeping everyone safe. When I checked my rear mirror, I noticed other vehicles, including even a police van, were also stopped inside the roundabout. This shows that many drivers fall into the same trap. But just because others do it, doesn't make it right. Have you ever been in this situation, or seen other drivers stuck inside a roundabout like this? What did you do? Share your experience in the comments below. Here's another situation, was it a mistake or not? The light was green with a right arrow, and my exit looked clear when I crossed the stop line. But by the time I reached the turning point, traffic filled up and I got stuck in the middle as the light turned red. At this junction, I actually had the option to wait safely at the right turning point until the exit was clear, because stopping there doesn't block other vehicles. The safer habit is to hold back until there's enough space to complete the turn in one go, instead of creeping forward and risking being caught in the middle. What would you do here? Wait at the turning point, or move ahead? Share your thoughts in the comments. Now, notice what happens next. The traffic from the left has their green signal, but I haven't blocked their way, because I stopped before the right turning line. This is the correct action. I'm waiting for the exit to clear, and I'll only continue when the light is green again. By holding back here, I avoid creating confusion and keep the junction safe for everyone. Now, even though I'm waiting safely at the right turning line, my exit has become filled again by oncoming traffic turning left, and their signal is green. This highlights why it's so important to check not only your own signal but also the movements of other vehicles. Patience is key here. Rushing forward could block other drivers or put you in a dangerous position. The light has turned green for me, but I'm still waiting because the exit ahead is not clear. This is exactly what learners need to understand. A green signal alone doesn't guarantee it's safe to move. Finally, the exit is clear and there's no oncoming traffic. Now it's safe to turn right onto Phineaston Street and continue across the Clyde Arc Bridge. It took me 6.5 minutes to cross just 150 yards, but this shows the importance of patience and hazard awareness. Waiting for a clear path is always safer than rushing and risking a collision. There's a red signal, and the car in front of me has stopped just after the pedestrian crossing. There isn't enough room for me to stop beyond it, so I stop before the crossing. A pedestrian then steps onto the road, crossing safely. This highlights why we need to stay alert at crossings. Pedestrians often judge when it's safe to cross based on the position of vehicles, not just the lights. Always be prepared to stop and give way. The traffic light turned red, I remained stopped, as required. Even if the traffic ahead starts moving slightly, I cannot go until my signal turns green. This shows the importance of waiting patiently. Stopping at red is mandatory, and it keeps both drivers and pedestrians safe. Now the light has turned green, but there's no space ahead for me to move. If I were to creep forward, I would end up stopping on the pedestrian crossing and creating a serious hazard. Pedestrians rely on clear crossings to walk safely, and blocking them is both dangerous and illegal. The correct action is to stay back, even with a green light, until there's enough room to move past the crossing completely. Now a pedestrian arrives at this pelican crossing and presses the button. I need to stay alert, because the lights can soon change to red, or the pedestrian might step onto the crossing unexpectedly. The lights have now turned red, and the pedestrian crosses the road safely. This is exactly why I stayed alert. Pelican crossings can change quickly once the button is pressed. As drivers, we must stop, wait patiently, and never move until the signal changes back to green and the crossing is completely clear. The light has turned green again, and the traffic ahead begins to move. I also move forward slowly and carefully, making sure the crossing is clear before continuing. At pelican crossings, it's always important to check twice. Don't just rely on the green signal. Confirm that no pedestrians are still on the road. After moving forward on green, the traffic ahead stops again because the signal has turned red. I stop smoothly and maintain a safe gap. In busy junctions, stop-start traffic like this is common, and it's important not to rush or block crossings. Staying calm and leaving space keeps the flow safe for everyone. The light turns green again and the traffic ahead begins to move, so I follow carefully, keeping a safe distance and staying alert in case vehicles slow down unexpectedly. I prepare to turn right at the junction. I check my mirrors, signal correctly, and ensure my speed and gear are appropriate for a smooth turn. After clearing the junction, I move into the left lane. As I do this, a pedestrian is crossing the road and has reached halfway from the right, so I stay alert in case they continue crossing. I continue driving in the left lane, which is the normal driving lane, while preparing to turn left a short distance ahead. Staying in the correct lane and planning my turn early helps other drivers anticipate my movements and reduces the risk of sudden lane changes. Maintaining awareness of both traffic and any pedestrians ensures a safe and smooth turn. Quick question: what can you do at double yellow lines? Think carefully before answering. Double yellow lines mean you cannot wait or park at any time. However, you can stop briefly to pick up or drop off passengers, as long as it doesn't obstruct traffic. Always check for additional signs that might give extra restrictions, and never park there for longer than necessary. Following these rules keeps traffic flowing safely for everyone. Before taking this left turn, I check my mirrors, signal in good time, and adjust my speed and gear to match the junction. As I turn, I choose the right lane because I'll be using the right slip road ahead to join the motorway. Planning your lane choice early keeps driving smooth and avoids sudden, unsafe movements. The traffic ahead has stopped at a red light, so I need to slow down and come to a complete stop. Maintaining a safe distance and being alert ensures I don't get too close to the vehicles in front and keeps everyone safe. The vehicle ahead has started moving, so I carefully follow, maintaining a safe distance and adjusting my speed as needed. Staying alert ensures I can react to any sudden changes in traffic. The traffic ahead has stopped once more, so I slow down and stop again, keeping a safe distance. It's important to remain patient and alert, as traffic can start and stop frequently in busy areas. Traffic is moving again, but I'm not just following blindly. I'm scanning ahead, checking my mirrors, and keeping a safe distance. Stop-start traffic can be tricky, so staying patient and aware helps me react safely to sudden changes and avoid rear-end collisions. The traffic has stopped once again. I ease off the accelerator and come to a smooth halt, keeping plenty of space from the vehicle in front. Stop-start traffic can test your patience, so I'm constantly scanning the road, checking mirrors, and anticipating movements ahead. By staying alert and ready to react, I reduce the risk of collisions and ensure a safe journey for everyone. The light is green and I start moving, but I stay aware of a pedestrian nearby. Even though I have the right of way, it's important to keep an eye out and be ready to react. The traffic light ahead is changing to red, so I start slowing down and preparing to stop. Even when the road seems clear, it's important to anticipate the light change, gradually reduce speed, and maintain full control of the car. Smooth braking not only keeps your driving comfortable but also ensures you are ready for any unexpected changes or hazards. Always stay alert and focused, because anticipating traffic signals is a key part of safe driving. Now I am using the slip road from the right lane to join the motorway. The speed limit has now increased to 50 miles per hour, but due to the traffic conditions, I need to drive at a reasonable speed well below the limit. Before entering, I check my mirrors, signal early, and adjust my speed to merge safely. Planning your movements and being aware of surrounding traffic ensures a smooth and safe entry onto faster roads. I find myself sandwiched between two large lorries. This isn't the safest position, so I plan to change lanes to create more space and reduce risk. Anticipating hazards and maintaining safe distances around large vehicles is crucial for both comfort and safety on the road. Before moving, I check my mirrors carefully, signal early, and ensure the lane is clear. I spot a safe gap and smoothly change lanes to create more space. As I move forward, the car in front comes to a sudden stop. I have to perform hard braking to avoid a collision. This highlights why keeping a safe following distance and staying alert at all times is critical. Even a small lapse in attention can lead to dangerous situations. Now I'm maintaining a safe gap in front of the car ahead. Keeping a good distance allows me to react smoothly to any sudden stops or changes in traffic, reduces stress, and ensures I can control the car comfortably. What would you do? Continue between the lorries or change lanes to create more space? Comment below with your answer and let me know how you would handle this situation while staying in control and keeping smooth traffic flow. I'm driving in the right lane while two huge lorries are side by side in the left lane. It feels a bit like a real-life scene from Final Destination 2. The proximity of these massive vehicles can be intimidating, with limited visibility and a lot of air turbulence. I stay calm, maintain a safe distance, check my mirrors constantly, and plan my next move carefully. Being aware of the space around large vehicles and anticipating their movements helps me stay in control and drive confidently. There's a slip road joining from the left, so I need to stay alert. Vehicles can suddenly merge from the left lane into my path, so I keep a safe distance, scan my mirrors frequently, and adjust my speed if needed. Anticipating these movements helps me avoid sudden maneuvers and maintain smooth traffic flow. Even though the speed limit has dropped to 40 miles per hour, I'm already driving at a lower speed due to heavy traffic. Adjusting your speed to match traffic conditions is crucial. It gives you more time to react, keeps you in control, and helps prevent sudden braking or collisions. There's a big van in the left lane, so I stay extra alert. At the same time, I keep an eye on the gap in front of me to make sure I have enough space to react. Balancing awareness of both the vehicle is crucial. Today we've covered a range of real-life driving scenarios, from navigating roundabouts and traffic lights, to handling heavy traffic, slip roads, and staying aware around large vehicles. The key takeaways are simple but important. Always anticipate what's happening around you, maintain safe distances, adjust your speed according to traffic and road conditions, and plan your lane changes or turns early. Remember, driving isn't just about following the rules, it's about being alert, staying in control, and thinking ahead. Practice these habits consistently, and you'll make your journeys smoother, safer, and less stressful. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Comment below which scenario you found most challenging or how you would handle these situations on the road.